He was not born a legend. He was born a black boy in a divided America, a country where the color of your skin could decide your fate. But he had a dream so powerful, it echoed across generations. This is not just a story of a man. It's a story of courage, pain, hope, and an unshakable belief in justice. This is the story of Martin Luther King Jr. Martin was born in Atlanta, Georgia, in 1929. From a young age, he saw injustice firsthand. Segregation wasn't just a word. It was his everyday life. Separate schools, separate water fountains, separate seats. But Martin's parents planted a seed that he was as good as anyone else. At 15, he entered college. At 19, he became a preacher. But inside him, something burned brighter than sermons. A need to stand up, not with fists, but with words, love, and unbreakable resolve. December 1st, 1955. Rosa Parks refused to give up her seat. That one act of defiance lit a fire across Montgomery. And guess who they called to lead the protests? A young, unknown pastor. Martin Luther King Jr. He led the Montgomery bus boycott. It lasted over a year. Martin was arrested, threatened, bombed. But he never fought back with hate, only with powerful, peaceful resistance. His message: we will wear you down with our capacity to suffer. By the 1960s, Martin had become the face of a movement. He marched in Birmingham, where police unleashed dogs on children. He sat in jail, where he wrote, "Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere." Then came 1963. Over 250,000 people gathered at the Lincoln Memorial. The sun was high. The tension was higher. And Martin stood tall. He closed his eyes, took a breath, and gave the speech that shook the soul of a nation. I have a dream. His dream was not fantasy. It was a vision of unity, equality, and love. With fame came enemies. Martin received constant threats. His family lived in fear. But he marched on, from Selma to Montgomery, from protest to policy. He met presidents, challenged injustice in Vietnam, spoke against poverty. But it took a toll. In private, he battled doubt, exhaustion, and sadness. In public, he smiled. In private, he cried. But still, he dreamed. He said, "I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you, but we, as a people, will get to the promised land." April 4th, 1968. Memphis, Tennessee. Martin stood on a motel balcony. A gunshot rang. The dreamer fell. America wept. The world mourned. But something strange happened. The dream lived on. Because his dream wasn't just his. It became ours. Today, Martin Luther King Jr. is remembered with statues, schools, and a national holiday. But that's not his real legacy. His legacy lives in every peaceful protest, in every act of courage, in every voice that rises against hate. He taught us that one person can lead millions, that love is stronger than fear, that faith is louder than violence, and that even in death, a dream can live. You don't have to give speeches to change the world. You don't have to lead marches. You just have to believe in justice, in peace, in unity, and act on that belief. Martin believed. He stood. He spoke. He dreamed. Now it's your turn.